Eric had been driving for the rideshare app for almost a year, and he thought he'd seen it all: drunk passengers, awkward couples, late-night oversharers. But nothing had prepared him for this. It was a rainy Thursday night when the ping came in. The pickup location was an empty stretch of road on the edge of the city, near the woods. He hesitated. Jobs from isolated spots like this usually didn't end well, but he accepted the ride. When Eric pulled up, the road was deserted. His headlights barely penetrated the thick curtain of rain. He checked the app. The name said Amanda, and the status showed waiting. Rolling down his window slightly, he called out, "Amanda, are you there?" No response. He was about to cancel when the back door lock clicked open. Startled, he glanced in the rearview mirror, but no one was there. "Hello?" he called out again, his voice uneasy. The door creaked open slightly, as if inviting someone in. Eric's pulse quickened, but he laughed nervously. "Probably the wind," he muttered, reaching back to close the door. But before his hand reached it, the door slammed shut on its own. Eric froze, staring at the mirror. The back seat was empty, but a strange chill filled the car. The kind of cold that sinks into your bones. He hesitated, but then the app chimed again, showing passenger picked up. Destination, 12 miles away. "Great," Eric mumbled, trying to shake off the unease. "Just my luck." He started driving. As the car moved, the atmosphere inside grew heavier. The rain on the windshield sounded distorted, almost like whispers. Every now and then, Eric felt the hairs on the back of his neck stand up, as though someone were watching him. When he glanced in the rearview mirror again, he saw it, a faint outline in the backseat. A figure, sitting unnaturally still. Eric slammed on the brakes, his heart pounding. The car skidded to a halt, and he whipped around to look at the backseat. It was empty. "Get a grip, Eric," he muttered to himself, gripping the wheel tightly. "You're just tired." But as he turned back to face the road, the reflection in the rearview mirror didn't disappear. The outline was clearer now, a pale face with hollow eyes staring directly at him. "Drive," a whisper came from behind him. Eric's knuckles turned white as he gripped the wheel, his breath shallow. He didn't dare look back. The ride seemed endless. The roads stretched longer than they should, twisting and turning in ways that didn't make sense. The voice came again, low and chilling. "Do you know where you're going?" Eric swallowed hard. "Your destination, right?" The whisper turned into a soft laugh, mocking and cold. "It's your destination." He glanced at the GPS, which now displayed a single word: home. Eric's chest tightened. No, I'm not going home." He tried to cancel the ride, but the app wouldn't respond. The voice grew louder. "Yes, you are." Suddenly, the car's locks clicked shut. The engine roared louder than it should have, and the car seemed to gain speed on its own. Eric yanked at the wheel, but it wouldn't budge. Panic surged through him as he screamed, "What do you want?" The figure in the mirror leaned closer, its hollow eyes filling the frame. Its voice was no longer a whisper but a growl. "You let me in. Now you can't let me go." Eric's vision blurred as the car plunged into darkness, the world outside disappearing. The last thing he saw in the mirror was the figure grinning, its face now impossibly close, before everything went silent. When Eric's car was found the next morning, it was empty, parked neatly on the same deserted road where he'd picked up the ride. No one ever saw him again. But sometimes, late at night, drivers report strange pings from that same stretch of road. The name on the app always says Amanda.